What up, everybody? Hopefully everybody gonna have a wonderful, blessed Mother's Day, unlike me. As for my daughter, still hates me. Many of you might not know this, but I'm being told that my story is being told by them people. The so-called father role model and the so-called stranger that raised my daughter. Anyways, I say this now because I'm in a good mood, because if I do this later, I will be crying, and I don't need nobody feeling pity for me, because, at the end of the day, I'm a strong woman. I was with a guy, Lil Boogie, years ago, 17 years ago, 16 years ago. Anyways, long story short, he swore up and down he couldn't have kids, and at the end of the day, I was on my period, whatever. So, one day, I was blowing up a pool for my two oldest ones, and I randomly popped blood. And so I had called dude at the time, and he picked me up, and instead of bringing me straight to the hospital, he took me to my kid's grandma's house to drop them off, and then the nigga made a sandwich. And mind you, I'm bleeding this whole time, don't know what's going on because I already had my period and shit. And he makes the sandwich, and then he drops me off at Mercy Hospital, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And, I get into the hospital, I'm in Mercy Hospital, and, I find out I'm 5 months pregnant. Now, I'm not with Dad at the time, I'm going through some bullshit, and I'm young, and, homeboy said he couldn't have kids, but, yeah, I'm pregnant. He put me down, everything else in between. At the end of the day, he is the dad, whatever, with their random blood test that I didn't call for. Anyways, I didn't believe in abortion, and I had nobody, still had nobody. Her father's side didn't bother with me till this day, and I don't have family because my mother raised me telling me that nobody's ever loved me. So, with that being said, I trusted a complete stranger, Nirma Ortiz, she made promises before I knew the rules and the regulations about adoption and guardianship. You know, I didn't know shit till like probably 5 years ago. I started learning shit and learning that my rights were violated, and that in the law, in the court, if you have guardianship, you're supposed to raise the child, letting that child know who their mother is and who their siblings is. This chick took it upon herself to take her to Florida and be selfish and raise her, saying that she's mom, she's this, she's that, and my daughter don't have no siblings and everything, and she's told her that I was her aunt, which is a complete lie. So my daughter Isabella has been lied to for so many years that she completely hates me, and I can understand she hates me, but she don't have to be treating her siblings like shit, especially my other daughter who is disabled, who tomorrow's never promised. So with that being said, Mother's Day is, how do I say it? It's not a day for me. It will never be complete without my daughter Isabella. And I hope one day Isabella realizes her treating us the way she treat us over some he said, she said shit, instead of being grown and hearing her birth mother out, because I could have been selfish and kept her with me and made her suffer like the rest of us, but I didn't. I gave her what I never had, which is a family, which I still don't have. I don't have a mom, I don't have a dad, I don't have a grandma, grandpa, aunt, uncle, cousins, brothers, sisters. I don't have none of that bullshit. At the end of the day, she up and left us because of what she was told. I'm not mad at her, I don't hate her. I just wanted a chance for her to hear me out. Mother's Day is never good for me, so with that being said, don't come smothering me or feeling any type pity for me, because I don't know what to believe in. People tell me that I'm a strong woman for doing what I did, but yet people treat me like shit and make me look like a monster to my daughter. I love you guys. Happy Mother's Day. Stay blessed. And know that there's mothers out there that do love their children and had to do what they had to do to sacrifice and give them a better life. And if that's wrong of me, then I'm really sorry, Isabella.